Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So, before we even get started, please drop a like, subscribe, turn post notifications on to get notified when I post a video and to see how much I'm still down over the freaking year. Look at that, I'm still down 64.67%. I had to freaking triple my money to get back to where I was in the beginning of this year. So, it's gonna be quite a journey, but I did accomplish one of my goals so far. I said by the end of the year I would like to get under $6,000 in my margin, because before I was at about, I think, $15,000 in margin, and I had to slowly bring that down because at one point there was I was very close to getting margin call many times this year, I believe, and a couple times around here I was almost every single day I had to deposit some money, or else I would had to start. They would start forcefully selling my stock to pay off the margin that I owe, because I was so close to to getting into a margin call. But now we finally were able to get down under $6,000. So next check most likely will be the check that I can start buying some shares of some stock. The main ones I really want to buy, Palantir, ChargePoint. These two, I really want to get my equity up on those. I want to get especially ChargePoint. I want to get ChargePoint up to about $1,000, and basically just get every single thing up to about $1,000 in equity. The two stocks that I'm probably not going to be buying that much right now will be Neo, TTCF, and Shopify. Those ones are the ones that I have the most money in, and then TTCF, I would like to see a little bit more changes into what they're doing. I want to see them cutting their costs down a little bit more. Maybe two quarters in a row of them slowly cutting their costs down and maybe getting more profitable, getting closer to profitability. Profitability would be nicer, and then I'll probably reconsider getting into it. Even though it stocks $1.64. Look at that, just insane. In the past week, 24%. And yeah, I mean, unless TTCF can become profitable, once I start seeing that, then I'll probably consider purchasing some more. Neo right now, I had such a big position in Neo. I would like to get a couple of stocks high, have more equity than Neo before I start averaging down in that, because I put so much money into this and I'm down so much that I wouldn't want to put more money into it and then lose even more. I would like to kind of like diversify my risk a little bit more before I get into that. I also want to get a little bit more of Ethereum. I would like to get at least one coin. So we're almost there. Just need to buy 0.3 more of Ethereum, and I'll be able to do that. But the only thing that all of us, what we really need to do is just survive. As long as we can survive and not get kicked out of this market, I think we'll be able to get back to where we were before, and even better than we were before, as long as we can survive and keep on averaging down our positions, dollar cost averaging our positions down, because this is the time right here. This is the time where we can make our money work for us. Like, imagine buying some of these amazing companies, whatever that may be, whether that be Apple or AMD, Amazon, Bank of America, any bank stock or any blue chip stock, or even some spec stocks that you believe will be able to survive. Because any company that's is able to survive what we're going through right now, obviously they're gonna have to change everything up. If you were into the growth companies, most of them were more focused on getting the revenue up, but now they had to basically change their whole plan from getting as much revenue as possible to start switching into becoming more profitable, being more efficient, cutting down costs on stuff they don't really need to cut costs on. Maybe lowering their workforce to get better workers and more efficient workers. So these times of hardship in the economy, like, these is what brings the best in the companies. This is what brings more efficient companies, more profitable companies. And obviously, if your company can survive, they will be worth a lot more than they were before, obviously, because they will have to become more efficient. They will have to become more profitable than ever before, or else they won't be able to survive, or they will most likely die off. So as long as your companies can survive this year, this next year, or however long it takes, then most likely your company will come out very strong, very powerful, way more better than they were before, which most likely will reflect onto their stock price. And as long as you keep averaging your costs down, and your company survive, the company survives that you chose, and they become better than they were before, then that's when you make a hell of a lot of money. All right, and that's the whole thing. That's for me. That's basically what I'm going to be doing, and I'm basically almost there. I just need one more check. I think not this Tuesday, but the next Tuesday after, I will finally be able to start buying some more shares of the companies that I like and adding some more, like these ones that I have here. You can look at them like Fubo, MP, AMD, Nvidia, Palantir, PayPal, all these babies, Meta, Amazon, some ETFs, QQ. I want to get a lot of money into ETFs, a little bit diversify a little bit more of my risk, and buying a little bit better companies, more profitable companies like AMD, Nvidia, buying some PayPal. PayPal's profitable, right? Yeah, PayPal's profitable. Buying some Tesla, Microsoft, all these babies, adding them to the portfolio, and we just need to freaking triple our money up. Or if we can keep on depositing some more money, we'll be able to just need a double up so we can get back to where we were before. But it's going to be a hard one. It's going to be a hard one because it's been a long time since the market's been just going down. I think since my portfolio's been heavy in NEOs, basically since 2020, January 2021 was where my portfolio peaked up about $70,000. So we would need a hell of a lot more money to get it back to where we were there. But I'm still optimistic. I think I'm for this next year of me depositing as much money as possible. It will be, I think, will be very. The bounce back will be actually a lot quicker than I think that might actually happen than what I believe will happen. So I might think that it might take maybe 2 3 years to get back to where I was before. But if I keep depositing as much money as possible, and buying some of these good stocks, ETFs, cryptos, that eventually it might be a lot faster for me to recover to where I was before and to get to back to a new all-time highs. So all we needed to do is just survive and stick to the strategy, dollar cost averaging, keep depositing as much as possible, because at these prices, like back then, say let's just say that I wanted to invest into Shopify, right? And I believe Shopify was a beast of a company, even at the prices of over here at $100 or $150, right? $150. I was buying one share for $150, where a couple weeks ago I could have got Shopify for $30, so I could have got 5 times more shares for the same amount of dollar, for the same amount, for the same company basically, than back then. So to me, like, whew, you can buy Shopify to where Shopify was at $150, or where you buy Shopify for 36, $37, $40, $30, and you basically get the same company. Basically, not that much has changed since then. Maybe just the economy just got a little worse. But then once the economy bounced back, Shopify can get back to growth mode, to basically insane growth and all that. Then we might see Shopify just explode, because right now, what is it? It was a market cap of 39 billion. I think Shopify has huge potential, and so many of these other companies that do it, even the profitable ones such as Meta. Like, come on, Meta, really, Meta, 295 billion when this one used to be $1 trillion market cap, or even Amazon, where Amazon basically lost $1 trillion in market cap as well. Like, that's just insane, right? Insane. and and we don't even know if the market's going to continue to drop. So we still have quite a bit of opportunity to do so. We might not have hit the bottom yet, so we still have some opportunity to buy at low share prices. But even then, if we have hit bottom already, we still can buy on the way back up. So we still have another halfway to go. So I've been buying on the way down a little bit, and And if this is the bottom, or we still have a little bit more to go to the bottom, I will be buying at the lowest points. And I will be buying a lot on the way up. So however long that takes, I will be depositing as much money as I can. Just the next month, obviously, the year is almost over, and all of next year, I will be able to deposit about maybe $1,000 to $2,000 per month into the portfolio to be buying at these companies at good prices. And we survive, guys. If we survive, man, I'm saying that we'll get out of here a lot more wealthier than we were before, as long as you stick to the game plan and buy good companies and companies that you believe in that will survive, and they will, and if they survive, most likely they will thrive and become bigger than they were before. But yeah, that's a little quick update for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.